Darren Rovell and Will Stern here with Collect TV, and we have got your auction preview for the week. I'm going to start off with the Reggie Jackson check. Now, I'm a check collector, and I love checks with stories, and this is one hell of a story. It's a check in 1991 from Reggie Jackson, who at that time was a broadcaster, a TV broadcaster for the A's, and Rickey Henderson, who was playing for the A's. It's for $1,000, and it's July 18th, 91, so the memo that says All-Star ticks is very believable. However, $1,000 is probably not believable for 1991. You'd have to buy about 100 All-Star tickets. Why would Reggie Jackson be so interested in the 1991 All-Star game? Well, as it worked, checks back in the day, give a check, someone cashes it, it comes back to you. Apparently, Rickey Henderson on the back signed it like, I am the best card player. And Reggie offers in this description of Goldin auctions, I could never beat Rickey in a game of cards. So maybe this had to do with a game of cards, and gambling is a taboo subject. And this is a great check. And I got to tell you, I bid on this, and I bid twice. And it's at like $15,000 right now, which is wild. But it just goes to show you how a great story can just blow up something.
Yeah, and I mean the best part is that it's 6 words, right? Or it's what
I
is
am
it?
the best card player. And then Rickey
Yeah.
signed it again.
Yeah, the best part is it's 6 words. And from just 6 words, you're able to create that entire story behind it.
Now,
Whereas,
I would tell you, so let's now say without that. So
sure,
without that, a check from Reggie Jackson to Rickey Henderson, signed by both for All-Star tickets, is about $600.
yeah,
Top,
they're just autographs at that point.
tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool piece, but that is just something that is completely awesome. All right, I am now going to go to something that is near and dear to your heart, which is the New York Knicks and Jeremy Lin. Linsanity. We all loved living through it here in New York. And I know I was at the game when Kobe Bryant's like, Jeremy who? And I was with Kobe after the game. He was the most angry I've ever seen him in his entire life. We had to go to an event together. It was this Foot Locker event that he had to go to after at like 10:30 at night. He was so angry. But anyway, so that jersey sold for $42,388. What do we got in this jersey?
So here we've got a jersey matched to a couple games in March. Now, February was really the peak of Linsanity. That's when we had the game against the Lakers. That's when we had the game-winning shot against the Raptors. And those are really the most desirable of the Linsanity jerseys. But he only played 35 games for the Knicks.
Which is
Probably,
wild to think about. I mean,
yeah.
there was a whole fight about Cablevision. Remember how the Knicks weren't on a couple of networks and then because of Jeremy Lin, MSG buckled.
Not to mention that his jersey, retail jersey, was the most sold that year.
Yes,
And he
yes.
played 35 games. Only 27 of them were for more than 9 minutes. And he wore multiple jerseys for multiple games. So there's less than 35 jerseys out there. So despite the fact that this is in, March and kind of insignificant games, anything from this era is incredibly rare. You don't see it come up. The high estimate's 15 grand. It's yet to grab a bid, but I mean, this should, to me, 20, 25, 30 grand. Why not? If the Knicks collector community is huge. They're diehards.
And
And
it's a great conversation piece too. Like, oh my God, is that a Lin jersey that was used? I mean, the value on that alone is
yeah,
$25,000.
I mean, it's a piece from like the greatest era of Knicks basketball prior to Brunson and in the 21st century. Like it's unbelievable. And yeah, I just think this is gonna go crazy.
All right, I want to end with Mike Tyson trunks. So I've been trying to get the Mike Tyson debut ticket forever. I don't think it exists. I don't think anyone will find it. There's a poster. His bout was against this guy, Hector Mercedes, in March of 85. And then he fought so many fights in 85 and 86 to get his record up and obviously eventually becoming champ. So it's supposedly the shorts. Not photo matched. It was it was given to his sparring partner, Joe Egan. And it's autographed so badly. It just says like to Joe, it way. I don't even know. Good days, Mike Tyson. I just wish he never touched it, and I wish that it was photo matched. I think it's a $30,000 piece, I think, but like I just think this is a runaway item if it was photo matched and not signed.
Yeah, I mean, look, we talk about it all the time, of how much the photo match matters. And I mean, recently we've been talking about autographs too. Like you can make or break it. Just the same way that Jordan, kind of controversially signed the recent Fleer cards and may or may not have done a great job. Maybe somebody named Joe will really want to buy this and pretend it was inscribed to them, but yeah, it's kind of a shame, really, more than anything else.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. All right, so that is your auction preview here on Collect TV. For Will Stern, I'm Darren Rovell, and happy bidding.